wrestling fans, and welcome. This is World League Wrestling Showdown. I'm Sarge Phillips alongside my broadcast partner, Martin Kadich.
And tonight is a special one. The axe is going to get ground. We have six-man tag team action.
You will face me one-on-one, and you will put the World League Wrestling Junior Heavyweight Championship on the line. And win, lose, or draw, at the end of this match, he will respect the Wild Man!
And of course, last week we saw tag team action between the Thoroughbreds and the Devils of War.
And they made short work of the Thoroughbreds. Big Mike Maverick, Aiden Riley, both of them on their game. Down go the Thoroughbreds. But there's a connection with Jeff Wilde and the Devils of War. And you're going to see it as after the match, the Devils of War go to work on the Thoroughbreds, trying to take them out of the tag team division, possibly in their careers. And here comes the Blazing Guns and Jeff Wilde, the Wild Blazing Guns, if you will. And there was a challenge laid out by Austin Mulatalo. Also, last week we saw tag team action.
And great ladies tag team action with stipulations. Camron Bra'Nae, if she got the win, she would face Skylar Sparks for that ladies division championship. But if she lost, she would be gone from World League Wrestling forever.
Well, once again, the bar gets raised for women's wrestling at World League Wrestling. But you can see Tootie Lynn taking a whole lot of flack there, getting beat up on by both of them. But in the end, the big running knee and the pinfall, and Camron Bra'Nae gets
at 10 minutes and 7 seconds by pinfall. Camron Bra'Nae and Tootie Lynn.
Hello, wrestling fans. Sarge Phillips here, and standing with me, she is the NWA World League Ladies Division Champion and also the Female Wrestler of the Year for 2024, voted by you, the fans, Miss Skylar Sparks. And Miss Sparks, an unfortunate night for you here.
Unfortunate, Sarge, really? That's what you want to tell me? That it was an unfortunate night? The only thing that's unfortunate is that Camron Bra'Nae has secured yet another opportunity at failure. Camron, do you want a congratulations that you pinned my worthless partner, Shylin? A partner that I didn't even get the opportunity to hand select, because if I did, she wouldn't have been the first, second, third, or even the last choice. You and your little sidekick, Tootie Lynn, you got lucky tonight. But at WLW 26, Camron, this title's staying with me, and I am getting rid of you permanently. And luck, you're going to need a little bit more than that.
Fans, stay tuned for more action coming up here on Showdown.
They are the NWA World League Tag Team Champions, the Sergeant-at-Arms, Blade Lennox, the Astonishing One, Austin Mulatalo. They are the Blazing Guns.
From that altercation that we just saw from last week's Showdown, we are going to have six-man tag team action. The Blazing Guns and the Wild Man, Jeff Wilde, taking on all three members of the Devils of War, All Day Aiden Riley, the Monstrous One, Mike Maverick, and their leader, Superstar Steve.
Well, they've been going back and forth, beating the living snot out of each other for a long time, and tonight they're looking to end this. The temperature just keeps rising between these six men, just like it does between Bra'Nae and Skylar Sparks. Everything just keeps getting hotter and hotter. The flames are boiling over here at World League Wrestling, and tonight we're getting to see one of the boiling points happen right in front of your eyes, folks. Strap in, because it's going to be a heck of a fight.
And now for their opponents. At a combined weight of 666 pounds, All Day Aiden Riley, the Monstrous Mike Maverick, Superstar Steve, the Devils of War.
And you know, Martin, something else that we can't fail to mention, that the Devils of War, specifically All Day Aiden Riley and Monstrous Mike Maverick, they've got the WLW Tag Team Championships, the new Tag Team Championships. They went up to Kansas City and took them away from the Premier, and now just flagrantly shoving it into the face of the Blazing Guns, Austin Mulitalo and Blade Lennox.
Two men who never lost the tag team titles, mind you, folks. But you're not just going to walk up and take those titles away and take them back from Superstar Steve and the Devils of War.
And Superstar Steve,
One fall with a 30-minute time limit. Your referee, Brandon
they've really been
Cole.
going strong, and we'll see how they do coming up.
December 13th, wrestling returns to WEDU Studios in Tampa, Florida, with 2 chances to experience the excitement of professional wrestling, up close and in person. More action, more unforgettable moments. With special 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. showtimes, it's guaranteed to keep you and your entire family on the edge of their seats. Scheduled to appear, NWA World's Heavyweight Champion Tom Latimer, NWA World Women's Champion Kenzie Page and her sister Kylie Page, the Overlord EC3 and Pretty Boy Smooth, the Crush Natalia Markova, the Towering Greta, the Slime Balls, NWA TV Champ Brian Idol, television's most attractive TVMA, Carson Bartholomew Drake, and more stars of the NWA. Get your tickets now for both shows at NWALiveEvents.com. December 13th in Tampa. Feel the power of the NWA.
Welcome back, fans. This 6-man tag action about to get underway. You know, we've also got to mention, Martin, the fact that Jeff Wilde has had all kinds of altercations with the Devils of War over these last 3, 4, 5 months. And it was against Superstar Steve that Jeff Wilde got his very first singles win here at World League Wrestling.
Well, it's also the place where he got his first injury in pro wrestling, where it took him out for a couple of weeks. And he had to walk around with a crutch, so that's why he's not letting this one go. But he's also trying to raise his career up with these battles with the Devils of War.
And now with the tag team situation that we're seeing with these belts, with these titles, you know, this is why we're seeing both the Blazing Guns and Jeff Wilde teaming up to go against the Devils of War.
Well, it's because they're sick of the antics. Frankly, they're tired of the way Superstar Steve, Aiden Riley, and Mike Maverick have run roughshod over everyone, and they've always stacked the numbers game up against who they're facing. And now they've evened up the numbers game, and it's 3 versus 3 in a tag team match right here. There's no room for the shenanigans that is usually pulled by having an extra person on the outside to help them out. And it still doesn't seem to be helping all that much for Austin Mulitalo. Wait a minute.
Head toss from the Astonishing One, and out goes Superstar Steve to slow down everything going on. Out to the floor he went.
Well, slow it down. He also knows just how much that young man wants to get his hands on Superstar Steve too. You know, Austin Mulitalo trained a little bit under Superstar Steve in his earlier training years, and there's some grudges from that time, the way I understand it.
You know, this situation also between the Devils of War and the Blazing Guns, it's going to come to a head very, very soon. And with that being said, you know, not too long from now, on November the 8th, WLW 26 is going to occur right here at the Race Wrestling Arena. Fans, get your tickets right now at HarleyRace.com. They are going fast.
And it's going to be a legendary night. You do not want to miss out on it. There's a lot of things to be decided that night, and it's going to be a great night of wrestling. Get the whole family there. You got to get your tickets. But right now, Steve pushing Austin into that corner, making him release the hold.
And as a veteran as Superstar Steve is, he does not wait not even a second to retaliate as soon as the hold is broken.
Well, he used it for that thing. But Austin, using his agility, jumping, flipping, and twisting it right back up, twisting that shoulder, twisting that arm, and trying to yank it all out of socket from wrist to elbow to the shoulder, and Steve goes right over onto his back.
keeping him in the middle of the ring away from being able to tag in either Aiden Riley or Mike Maverick.
And this is a great position for the young man to have Superstar Steve in. As you can see, mocking the Devils of War. I don't know if you want them coming in mass. Steve able to roll it over and into a pin.
Roll with two, and Austin able to get it right back to where he had it a moment ago. Again, right in the middle of the ring and cranking back hard on that arm and that elbow.
And he didn't just kick out, he kicked Steve back out and over. Trading it off, dropping a knee on that elbow. Wrenching him up, and he might want to get a tag here. He's going back in the corner. Steve tries to get a hold of the hair.
He's tagging in Jeff Wilde now, and again, both Wilde and Superstar Steve, no stranger to each other.
They've had quite a few battles in the past, but Jeff still with an axe to grind, still got a whole lot of problems with Steve, and who wouldn't after the injury to the leg, and Steve working him right into the corner.
Brandon told the referee trying to get a clean break, and no such thing happening from Superstar Steve.
Not at all, and there he is. He's tagging in the powerhouse, the monster, if you will, of the group, and he's got him in that corner. Jeff trying to fight his way out.
Oh, and a hard clubbing slap to the chest of the Wild one.
He didn't even put any effort in it. It about knocked Jeff off of his feet.
Can Jeff Wilde survive this and make a tag to either Austin Moitalo or the Blazing one or the Blade Lennox? We will see coming up.
I get excited about the Subaru Share the Love event because Subaru retailers nationwide are giving back.
Giving back makes us who we are.
You can get a great vehicle and choose the charity Subaru and your retailer support with their donations.
More than $350 million donated to charity.
Over 2,700 hometown charities supported.
It's our chance to make a difference together.
And welcome back, folks. As you see Aiden Riley getting chopped in the corner, Blade Lennox being able to make the tag and get in. Aiden Riley now just being slung up in the air and dropped down with a massive suplex. And Blade Lennox really has had some problems with Aiden Riley in the past. He's been a victim to that steel pipe that Aiden Riley carries around a few times too. And you know he wants to make him hurt, but tagging in his tag team partner, keeping the fresh man in, they're wanting to work this tag team. A little bit of a double team maneuver, Russian leg sweep.
But you know, also Blade Lennox, he's no stranger to Mike Maverick as well, because he's had several matches with him and has gotten actually 2 wins over Maverick.
One of the few people to even take a win from Big Mike Maverick at this point in his career. And you can see Aiden Riley trying to fight back and just pushing Austin Moitalo into the corner and clubbing blows. Oh, and a punch straight to the jaw, Sarge.
Some hard shots being delivered from Aiden Riley, but Austin able to get out of the way.
A little bit of confusion as Mike Maverick's asking if he can tag in, and Steve says yes, sir, as he goes in to meet a hot Jeff Wilde.
And right in the middle of the ring, and I thought he was going to give him another shot, but right into a headlock.
And he just picks him up. He's just strength and power. Right on his tailbone there, and that's going to keep him from being able to get up for a minute, Sarge.
And even that hard stomp right to the chest from Maverick, and then just raining down those elbow shots.
With a guy this big and as young and strong as he is, it's not about skill in the ring. It's literally just how much damage he can do with the least amount of effort. As you can see, Jeff Wilde holding his head. He might be concussed.
And in the shortest amount of time as well. And here comes that big elbow drop.
Oh, out of the way. He's got him in a headlock. He's working the big man down. He's keeping him on the ground. This is where he needs him, bearing the weight of Jeff Wilde. And this could turn the whole match around. You can see Maverick, he knows he's in trouble.
And Toll asking Maverick if he wanted to go ahead and stop the match right now, and Maverick saying no.
Well, it might not be good as he's able to get to his feet and just two shots. 2 shots, folks. That's all it took to put Jeff Wilde back on the mat, now choking him out with his foot.
Putting all of his weight right on the larynx of Jeff Wilde. And now I'm going to drape him across the middle rope and do the same thing.
You can see Jeff Wilde could barely catch a breath there. And Aiden Riley with a kick to the jaw. He's just sliding in there, just sneaking in there. He has gotten so much more aggressive since the start of his career. And he's really turned into a danger, especially when he's attacking you from the blind side.
And of course, Brandon Toll, our referee, having to deal with the Blazing Guns, not seeing that Superstar Steve had tagged, but gonna go ahead and allow it. And a hard shot to Jeff in the corner. Fans, this match will continue. The cameras are rolling. Oh, and another hard kick.
Do you want a unique way to raise money for your local community? Harley Race's World League Wrestling is here to help. There is absolutely nothing better than a professional wrestling event bringing the entire community together as one and showing support when it is needed the most. We have been sponsoring fundraising events for many years, and we know that it can bring a lot of winning opportunities for your local charities, school organizations, non-for-profit groups, and whatever else may be in need of assistance. For more information, contact us. Don't wait. Go to www.harleyrace.com, email us, or call us to get information or to schedule a WLW professional wrestling fundraising event in your community right now.
Welcome back, fans. Superstar Steve laying in the punishment on Jeff Wilde at the moment. And another tag to Riley.
Well, the Devils of War have been able to just regain control. Big leg drop from Riley into an elbow drop. And you see Austin Mulatalo, he's had enough. He just wants to get at Steve. You can see his tag team partner climbing back up on the apron. And as that happens, for a second there, it was 2-on-1. But Aiden Riley just ground and pound on Jeff Wilde at the moment. And
well, during that break, Martin, we saw that the Devils of War attacked the Blazing Guns while they were standing on the apron, and that's why you saw Austin Mulatalo trying to come back in and get a little bit of retaliation, but and a hard kick again right to the chest.
And Aiden Riley holding him still for Steve right there, even though he didn't need the help, as they basically laid Jeff Wilde out on a platter for Steve. And all he has to do is come in and pick up the bones. Jeff Wilde, he looks like he can't even mount a comeback, and right in the face.
That could have broke his orbital bone.
He could just barely react to what's happening to him. I don't know how he's able to climb to his knees here, but Steve waiting for him.
More action going on next week here on Showdown, as we are going to get Tobias Storm taking on the Grand Regent Camaro Jackson. And with Tobias Storm, Martin, they say pound for pound, he's the strongest man here at World League Wrestling.
And he's going to get to test that against Camaro Jackson for sure. But right now, we're watching the dismantling as the Blazing Guns have to sit and watch it too. As Jeff Wilde is just getting destroyed by the Devils of War and Superstar Steve at the moment. He keeps trying to fight back, but he's getting nothing from it. And Steve going up to that rope, up to the second rope.
But he got caught by the knees of Jeff Wilde, and that's the thing. Now Jeff Wilde has the chance to get over and tag either Austin or Blade Lennox.
And it looks like he's going to get that tag in. And he tags Austin, and Austin comes in, so does Eddie Riley, but met with a clothesline.
Now double axe. Oh, and a well-placed drop kick will send him back into the corner.
That almost knocked Aiden out of the ring, but here comes Big Mike Maverick, and Enziguri takes him to his knees.
Fighting both of these members of the Devils of War. Oh, and outside of the ring, Blade Lennox running Maverick right into that ring post.
It's spilled out into ringside, but it's left Aiden Riley. And oh, Steve doesn't want to get tagged. He's not going to let Aiden Riley get out of here as he goes into the corner, and Jeff gets a tag. Big boot to the midsection and a stunner.
Right there in the middle, but Aiden Riley being able to get over to the corner and get up now, and here comes Blade Lennox.
And they're letting everyone get a piece. There's a big gourd buster, and Aiden Riley on the ground, and Austin Mulatalo getting the tag. Boom! Suicide knee, and Steve takes a shot. No one's stopping this.
And the Blazing Guns and Wild are going to come out as the victors in this six-man tag team action.
Well, and this fight's still going on outside.
Your winners at 1508, Jeff Wilde.
Big Mike Mavericks.
And the Blazing Guns.
At ringside here.
All six men going at it with each other.
It looks like Steve doesn't run no more. He's back there getting ready to leave. Here comes Aiden Riley to save him.
And Blade Lennox and Mike Maverick, again, no strangers to each other, going at it on the side of the ring.
It looks like the Devils of War are going to leave, and Steve's going to take them with him. And you see the Blazing Guns.
Blazing Guns, yes sir, Blazing Guns and Jeff Wilde.
Your winners at 1508, Jeff Wilde, Austin Mulatalo, and Blazing
against the Devils
Blade Lennox, the Blazing Guns.
The Blazing Guns and Jeff Wilde are happy, so are the fans. They wanted to see this as much as we did, folks. And the tag team champions get the victory over the...
But once again, the Devils of War getting out of here with the actual tag team championships for World League Wrestling.
And that's an issue that they're going to have to take up at another time. They're going to have to get the real tag team champions, as you hear the fans chanting for Jeff. Coming back from all of that punishment to get the victory, man, he's got to be feeling himself right now, Sarge.
Absolutely. What a great night. Oh, whoa, something just happened at the curtain, and it's Rahim De La Suede. He has attacked Jeff Wilde, and now taking him around the ring. Oh, right into the post.
Into the steps. And there's not a whole lot of give in those steps, folks. When you get slammed into them, it's almost the same as getting into the post, and he's took both of them at this point into
that guardrail right in front of the fans.
And Jeff just fought a grueling match. He took a lot of punishment. There's not nothing he could do to stop this.
Now just raining the right hands down on the forehead of the Wild Man. And this all stems from that victory that Jeff Wilde got over Rahim De La Suede not long ago.
Well, obviously Suede's not happy with the fact that he gave up a pinfall victory, thus giving Jeff the ability to challenge for the junior heavyweight title or even make the challenge.
Oh, good gravy. A hard stomp right into the chest, down onto the mat from Rahim.
Suede is doing what he can right now to keep him from even being able to challenge for this title. He's trying to take Jeff out. There's not a lot of life in Jeff now.
And he's showing him that he is he's still self-proclaimed, but the king of World League Wrestling, standing over Jeff Wilde.
I don't think the fans feel too much for Rahim De La Suede and his kingdom right now. I don't even think he can be proud of himself, Sarge.
Oh, come on, Rahim. That's unnecessary. Hello, wrestling fans. Sarge Phillips here, and standing with me, he is the NWA World League Junior Heavyweight Champion and the self-proclaimed king of World League Wrestling. He is Rahim De La Suede. And Mr. Suede, the Wild Man, Jeff Wilde, has issued a challenge to you for that Junior Heavyweight Championship at WLW 26.
Yeah, and I saw that bull message that Jeff said. I mean, who do you think he is? Calling me out, the Junior Heavyweight Champion, the king of World League Wrestling. First off, I don't know if he has it all up here, but I was whooping that kid's, I ain't gonna say it. And so what, he got the little upset victory, but that don't mean a dang thing to me. Why? Because I am the king. But Christmas is coming up and I am in a giving mood. So I am gonna give you your gift, Jeff. I will give you a match. And I will put my belt on the line. And there won't be no winning for you. There won't be no draw for you. It will be only loss. Jeff, you dig what I'm saying? And once I beat you, everyone will call me the king. Ooh. And tell your friends about me.
Hello, wrestling fans. Sarge Phillips here, and right now let me bring in. She is the #1 contender to the NWA World League Ladies Division Championship. She is Camron Bra'Nae, and her tag team partner, the Little Blue Dragon, Tootie Lynn.
Hold on. First of all, Skyler, who are you talking to? Because I ain't nobody's sidekick. Second of all, you're a user. You use Shylin. Why you calling her all types of... You know what? You need to see a therapist. And guess what? This is all Leland's fault. I know this is Leland's fault because he's the one that planned this whole thing.
It's okay. Because but guess what? At the end of the day, we got that W. So it don't even matter what she has to say. Every single week that I hear you running your freaking mouth, Skyler, it is, oh, I'm the best champion. Oh, only because of me I got this plaque. Man. Okay, great. Good for you. Love that. Sweetheart. Fantastic. But guess what? You lost not once, not twice, probably about your whole career against me and Tootie. So I'm done going back and forth with you playing these child high school games, okay? I'm going to see you November 8th, period. I'm going to get that championship. And it's a wrap, and we won't be doing this again. Okay? Championship for us, actually. How about that?
Yep.
You know what? This is for us. I'm done. Thank you.
Appreciate you, Sarge.
Fans, stay tuned for more action right here on
From
Showdown.
USA, he is the Grand Regent, Camaro Jackson.
Well, Martin, Camron Bra'Nae totally confident in the fact that she's going to win championship gold at WLW 26 upcoming.
Skyler does not want to fight her any more times, let alone this next time that she has to. And the truth is, like I said, she's had her beat on multiple occasions. And all it takes is for Skyler not to be able to wiggle her way out of it. She's been able to fool her way and trick her way around it. Camron Bra'Nae has had her beat on multiple occasions, and you know this. And Skylar Sparks always finds a way to switch it out, but there's more on the line this time, because if Camron Bra'Nae loses, she has to leave.
Well, actually with that was during that tag match. If she lost, she wasn't going to be able to wrestle here anymore. But if she does lose, I've got to think that it's going to be a very long time before she's able to get another title shot at that Ladies Division Championship. You know, we've heard the saying, the irresistible force meeting the immovable object. We may very well get that in this match coming up right now. We've got the Grand Regent, Camaro Jackson, taking on Tobias Storm, who is called pound for pound the strongest man here in World League Wrestling.
Well, you know Camaro Jackson's going to put that to the test.
And now for his opponent. He weighs in at 205 pounds and hails from Detroit, Michigan, pound for pound, the strongest man in WLW, Tobias Storm!
And see, you can see it during the announcement there. Camaro Jackson's kind of taking a little bit of offense to the fact that he's calling himself this strong. Camaro Jackson has been one of the strongest, if not the strongest. It's debatable because there's a lot of strong people in World League Wrestling. But Tobias Storm's going to have to prove that he's the strongest man in the Midwest here.
Well, and that's the thing with Camaro Jackson. The Grand Region has proved it every single time that he comes out to the ring for any type of match. That he does have that strength, and he does have that
power. 1
power
20-minute time limit. Your
to take
referee,
it out on anyone.
HD Daniels.
Your referee, HD Daniels, checking out Tobias Storm and getting ready to start this match.
Yeah, it looks like we're about to get it started. There's a little bit of talk amongst the fans there. You gotta love them here. And a handshake, showing respect to each other, a little bit of sportsmanship. We don't always get that.
No, but between these two competitors, it's not surprising to see from either man. And Tobias Storm really starting to climb that ladder here in World League Wrestling. And
you see a lot of amateur wrestling going on here in the ring. And they're just trading move for move, and it looks like Tobias might have the advantage here.
But now a reversal from Camaro, and he's back up on top now. A strong arm bar.
And putting that forearm across his chin there and pulling just a little bit more to the opposite side. Now, bending that arm up, working that shoulder. It doesn't matter how strong you are if you can't use your arms.
And because a lot of people don't realize also with that type of move, yes, it's working on that shoulder and weakening that shoulder, but it also weakens the arm too, and those muscles in the biceps and the triceps. And now Tobias again.
Camaro's going to try and get as close as he can to create leverage, and he's up to his feet now, stretching his way out, and I think he's going to be able to. Yeah, he did. He got out of that. And there you go. He's telling Tobias, I'm strong too.
December 13th, wrestling returns to WEDU Studios in Tampa, Florida, with 2 chances to experience the excitement of professional wrestling, up close and in person. More action, more unforgettable moments. With special 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. showtimes, it's guaranteed to keep you and your entire family on the edge of their seats. Scheduled to appear, NWA World's Heavyweight Champion Tom Latimer, NWA World Women's Champion Kenzie Page and her sister Kylie Page, the Overlord EC3 and Pretty Boy Smooth, the Crush Natalia Markova, the Towering Greta, the Slime Balls, NWA TV Champ Brian Idol, television's most attractive TVMA, Carson Bartholomew Drake, and more stars of the NWA. Get your tickets now for both shows at NWALiveEvents.com. December 13th in Tampa. Feel the power of the NWA.
Tobias Storm, during that break, holding on to this headlock for the entire time. But also during this match, we've seen move for move from each man, and now it's asking him to do it. He's going to do it again, try and move him one more time, but not really. But it's shaking the Grand Region just a little bit.
Well, it's definitely made him take a step back, but it's still not had the impact, and you could see maybe Camaro Jackson's playing with Tobias Storm here just a little bit. And well, Tobias is going to up the ante and say, why don't you try to knock me down? And I'm sure Camaro will oblige.
Here he comes. Oh, wait a minute. Tobias playing a little bit of games with Camaro now.
Well, Camaro right back up to his feet and that was like he was trying to throw him through the mat, Sarge.
As we said, move for move, and who's going to get the advantage in this one? And just driving that shoulder into the stomach area.
Head to the turnbuckle and a heel.
Oh, threw him all the way across the ring.
I was going to say, he almost threw him out of the ring there, but he managed to get up into the corner, and now Camaro Jackson, it looks like he's going to take him up for that suplex.
Gonna hold him there and let all the blood rush to the head, and down he crashes. 1. Oh, just a 1 count. As Tobias getting that shoulder up almost immediately.
Yeah, it was just a power move to get himself out of that pin. He just shoved his arm up in the air and pulled that shoulder up. And Tobias Storm showing strength, so is Camaro Jackson. And it's just who's going to prove to be the strongest.
And for the first time, I think, in this match, well, wait a minute, I was going to say Camaro has the advantage for the longer time, but Tobias reversing things and chopping away, but it didn't do anything, Martin.
It doesn't look like it had the effect he wanted. Now Tobias for the ride into the corner, and he ducks out from under the chop and gives him one. And Tobias Storm moving just a little quicker than Camaro at the moment.
Up and over from Tobias.
Oh, wait a minute.
Belly to belly. Right in the middle of the ring, and the 1 count just for him now.
Well, he didn't even wait for the count to start. He was kicking out the second he hit the mat and got covered. And you can see neither one of these men willing to give an inch at all. And that's what it takes in this business. As you can see them both rising to their feet. And a chop from Storm.
Deliver another one in that corner.
And it looks like he could chop him 100 times right now. I don't think it'd have an effect on Camaro Jackson.
And here comes Camaro. Oh, with a hard slap to the chest. And Tobias, he wasn't even able to think about moving out of the way this time.
Now I tell you, some of the men that Camaro Jackson's trained under, wrestled with, and against, you're not going to beat him chopping him in the chest.
Well, that's the advantage right now that Camaro has, is that experience. And he's been here at WLW for several years now. Tobias just coming in just a couple of months ago.
Able to get out of that fireman's carry there, Sarge. And
a running bulldog caught him into a cover. 1, 2. Camaro getting that shoulder up.
Got the 2 count, but he wasn't able to finish him off. Maybe he's getting a little frustrated here.
Went straight back to him and delivering those rights. Now into another cover. 1, 2, and again, Camaro using that energy and that strength to get out.
And Tobias showing some frustration there. He's getting a little addled in his head. He needs to pull it in. He needs to bring it back in and get to working on Camaro the way he was at the start of the match that brought it to this point.
In that corner again, gonna send him across. Oh, and a hard whip right into that turnbuckle.
Jackson's down and not trying to get up for the moment. And here comes the cover.
Oh, and that was just inches away.
I get excited about the Subaru Share the Love event because Subaru retailers nationwide are giving back.
Giving back makes us who we are.
You can get a great vehicle and choose the charity Subaru and your retailer support with their donations.
More than $350 million donated to charity.
Over 2,700 hometown charities supported.
It's our chance to make a difference together.
This match continuing on, and fans, remember, get your tickets at HarleyRace.com. The next live event here at the Race Wrestling Arena, December the 13th, and from what I understand, the tickets will be free, but you have to go to HarleyRace.com and get them, Martin.
Yeah, this kind of chance doesn't come around often, but it's coming around right now, and if you got a chance to get a ticket and get in that building for this show, you got to do it, folks. You see Camaro Jackson now fighting his way back. He's been in trouble for a little bit with Tobias Storm really showing a lot of talent here.
A lot of talent, a lot of strength, a lot of power going along with it all. But now, oh, here comes Camaro with that shoulder dive.
Okay, he's getting fired up. Tobias needs to be ready. Oh, and he just slams him in off. Oh, we know where this is going. Right up into the air.
Right back down. He's almost got him in position where if he wants to hit that pacemaker, it could very well be all over for Tobias Storm.
Well, he's made a full comeback, and it looks like he's lining him up now, Sarge.
He hits it, it's over. Oh, but a foot. A kick from Tobias stops it.
Off of the ropes and up into a Michinoku driver.
He could have him here. 1, 2. Oh, but Tobias gets out.
Camaro Jackson spent a lot of time training with former World League Wrestling heavyweight champion Derek Stone, and he used that to put a lot of strong men away, but it's not able to put Storm away in this match.
But this match is also taking a lot out of Camaro Jackson, and I referenced that because at WLW 26, he gets the opportunity to face Carson Drake for the NWA World League Heavyweight Championship, and again, Camaro having to use all of that energy to get out of that pin combination.
Well, he's a fighter, and that's what he's going to do. That's what he's always done since he come to World League Wrestling. He has fought even against the odds, and he's going to continue to do that when he faces Carson Drake. He's just got to figure out Tobias Storm tonight.
And here comes Tobias. Oh, and he got caught again.
And Tobias might need eyes in the back of his head here, Sarge. You can see him.
He's lining him up. Who do you honor? And it's the Peacemaker. 1, 2, 3. And it's all academic after he hits that Peacemaker.
You could almost
your winner at 9 minutes and 33 seconds, the Grand Regent Camaro
And fans, next week here
Jackson.
on Showdown, we're going to begin WLW 26. Cannot wait for that, Martin. I've been waiting all year for the biggest show of the year.
Well, it's going to be an epic show, and there's going to be every title is on the line. So there's a lot of the landscape's going to change after this show, one way or the other. As you see both men showing each other a little bit of respect after a hard-fought fight.
Absolutely. And that's awesome to see.
This is the way it's supposed to be, folks.
And Tobias leaving the ring for Camaro, the victor in this match.
And he gets to walk in to WLW 26 on the heels of a victory against...
Once again, your winner.
The Deliverer Moses coming in from behind Tobias Storm.
Now, what does he have to do with anything
he
here?
Shoved him right into the ring steps.
He has no reason to be out here.
Just to get into the head of Camaro Jackson. That's why he's out here.
But he has a pinfall victory over Tobias, too. And you'd think he'd have moved on from that after that, but it's definite that his problem is with Camaro.
Well, he truly believes that shot against Carson Drake for the heavyweight championship should be his and his alone.
And you know, that's great to believe, but he should have won the match. He didn't win the match. He didn't earn the shot.
Well, that's what he believes. He's earned everything already, and he shouldn't have to go through the things that he's had to do.
We got us an old school barnhouse brawl going on here. As Camaro Jackson now just stomping the snot out of Moses. Here comes Leland Race.
Legacy himself now in the ring, pulling these two apart from each other. Oh, goodness.
That was a cowardly move by Moses. And facing off with Leland Race might not be the smartest thing for Moses. Leland Race being Camaro Jackson's former partner.
Stare down between the two of them. Oh, and a shove. And fans, we'll have more of this, what's going on, because we're running out of time, but the cameras are rolling.